Welcome, dear viewer. Thank you so much, our students, wherever you are. We want to thank God that we can connect through this platform. We miss you so much on this campus. This place is just lonely. You can stand out here and look the end to ladies' dorm, men's dorm, Barasi, and it will take a few minutes before you see anyone. We miss you on campus, and we pray that God keeps you safe until you come back. We have started classes online are going on. You are fully online, engaged. Why are we doing this? Because we want you to complete your studies, and we want you to proceed on with life, because life is not waiting. And part of our program at the University of Eastern Africa, Baraton, is not just academic work. We also do spiritual work, and we also do social work to take care of ourselves. And so today, we have come before you with our campus doctor. You know him very well. Dr. Lagat is right here, and I'm sure many of you know him because every time you visit Jeremy Kozipto at the university here, you meet him and he takes care of you. And so today we want to talk about issues that concern you and concern us for your welfare. I will say a prayer, then we will begin. Father in heaven, we pray that you may bless us today. Bless our student wherever he or she is in this world, that they will do well in their studies online, and that they will come out to be excellent people. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Daktari, you can greet our student. I'm sure they are happy to see you.
They are
after
happy to see me after
this
this long issue of pandemic of corona.
Yes.
We are still alive. We are still there.
Yes.
We are still healthy, and we thank God. I want to greet our students wherever they are. I want to tell them hello, and we are grateful that you are still alive to watch us. I hope you took care of yourself, and you are still taking care of yourself. I want to welcome you to this conversation. It will be a matter of issues concerning the general well-being, general health, general. People are asking so many questions concerning this pandemic, concerning how to stay at home, how to keep safe at home. What can we do to be safe? Not a matter of washing hands, not a matter of washing, sanitizing. There are
many other factors.
There are many other factors to remain healthy.
Now, Daktari, Jesus made a serious statement.
Yes.
Jesus said, what will it profit a man to gain the whole world and then lose his soul?
Yes.
That means you can work for something and then discover in the process you miss something else. And this is our worry. Our students, while they are at home, they are working hard to get a degree from the University of Eastern Africa, Baraton.
Yes.
Could there be something we could easily neglect in our health that will make nonsense the degree? Because if you get a degree and you are now dying, what is the use of the degree? So what are we supposed to do? Healthful living. We need to say something about healthful living. What are we supposed to do now that we are at home?
Yes. What we are saying is what we call a common denominator.
Yes.
Apart from the degree, apart from the diploma, apart from the certificate, we have things what you call common diploma. Common denominator.
Yes.
So what you are saying now is the common denominator for all of us, whether you have a degree, whether you have a BAd, whether you have nothing.
Yeah.
These are what we call common. We usually say common things occur commonly.
Yes.
Yeah. So apart from learning online, doing your assignments, what else can you do? And that's why we were discussing with you now. What else, apart from after classes, after the online classes, what else can you do to remain relevant, to remain healthy, and to remain, I don't know how to put it,
so that you can use the degree.
The degree to be meaningful.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, this degree is meaningful.
So what is this we are supposed to do? Yeah.
First, as we talked, we are going to deal with nutrition. And we had a lot of during this pandemic. There was a lot of emphasis on the nutrition.
Yes.
Apart from the washing hands, apart from sanitizing, actually we should be using the word physical distancing.
Yes.
Not social distancing. Physical between me and you. The way we have sat here.
Not the social relation.
Not the social. We should be saying now physical distancing. So first we should actually concern about nutrition.
Yes.
At home I've been seeing There was somebody who sent a video where somebody was overweight, and then he was saying, now, I was feeding on chips, I was feeding on smokies, I was feeding on, there's a big issue about healthy feeding. I mean, good nutrition. What is good? Good nutrition is not about meat, not about chicken, not about, these are part of, chicken and meat as part of that.
It's not about the sweet food.
The sweet food, yes.
It's about what is good.
What is good for your body. Yeah. So, in brief, we are saying that students should eat health. You should eat healthy food.
A balanced diet.
Actually, at home now, we have plenty of green vegetables. We have plenty of maize. We have plenty of potatoes. We have everything. But at this pandemic, as we are referring, because they are at home due to pandemic, we should emphasize that to eat also to be more on fruits. They should eat fruits at most, and green vegetables.
Ladies and gentlemen, more fruits. More fruits. More fruits is the word.
More fruits.
Vegetables.
Asking me why more fruits?
Why?
We are talking about vitamin C. And that's why people have been rushing. I think when the pandemic came, people rushed to buy the tablets.
Yes.
Forgetting that they have the same
from the fruit.
From the fruit. And when I talk of fruit, we should not think of going to the market or going to the supermarket. You can eat any fruit, whether from those we call wild fruits. I don't know how to put now in our local. Everybody has his own local language. You can eat bananas. You can eat mangoes. You can eat guavas. You can eat.
But the bottom line, you are saying, eat fruit.
Eat fruit.
And vegetables.
And vegetables. When we say vegetable, it should be leafy.
Yes.
I don't know how you will put it. You know how to put it in good English.
Yes.
Leafy, very clean. People don't like this. They say it is not enticing the eyes. Leafy food.
Students, eat well. The reason why we are doing this is because we want, once you get your degree, you can use it.
You can use it.
Help your community, help yourself. Now, there's something that, Tari, I've noticed during the pandemic, we've been at home locked down. What happens is that we are eating, and so our weight
it comes up.
So, do we need to check our weight?
Obviously. I would definitely. So, apart from the nutrition, again, as we are eating this, as we are watching on our diet, also we should watch on our weight, on our how we gain our weight or how we are losing our weight.
Yes.
You see, at home there are many challenges. Not everybody will gain weight. Not everybody will lose weight. Others have lost weight seriously because of the challenges at home. Maybe the breadwinner is locked down. Or maybe the provider is locked down somewhere. He cannot provide for the families. So what we are saying is, you should, apart from eating food, whether you are eating to gain or to lose, you should do a lot of exercise.
Okay.
And exercise doesn't mean that you have to get a very good gym instructor. You should not get a very good, you should not get a motorcycle, a motorbike, mountain bike. You should do simple exercises like walking around the compound, digging, washing plates.
The house chores.
As you have said. You should also move around. Also, you should, apart from the exercise, we should also exercise our mind. We should not exercise only the body.
Exercise
people
the
body. People also are tired. You can get tired physically or mentally. So when we are saying you should do an exercise, you should do both exercise of the body and also exercise of your mind.
Yes.
Watch good music. That's a part of exercise.
Yes.
Stay with good friends. That's a good exercise. Listen to good, watch good videos. Exercise your mind. We usually say every part of the body, as the stomach is getting food, the eye should also get its food. The ears also get its food.
The mind
also should get its food. Healthy mind, healthy eyes. Healthy everything. I don't know whether you should. I don't know whether you want me to expound.
No,
but I'm saying
maybe we go on another one. What else do we expect our students to do?
Apart from now, when I'm asking, when you have said that you should exercise.
Yes.
Now, will you do alone or you will do as a group? So you should know the group you are going to stay with. I think we are going to social now. The social aspect. The social aspect. Now when this thing happened, when we went on for a long time, we have friends we have never met. We have friends, they come from maybe Nairobi because of lockdown. They come from big cities. They tell you everything they know about that life where they are. And then here we have now young children, young girls, teenage girls, we have teenage boys, we have adult men, we have overaged men. So how do we relate to all these to all these people? And that's why I said we should also have a good company, good healthy relation. I mean, healthy, what do you say, social life.
Yeah. Should be healthy.
It's very healthy. You should know whom to stay with, at what time. Is it any time? Because the more you stay with somebody, the more you know that person.
Familiarity.
And you can know it positively or negatively. You can know, oh, is it to make money? I was listening to a certain radio. They were saying now that the thugs in Nairobi are shifted to Mombasa. So when they reach Mombasa, they have to train somebody else who is very innocent. I was listening to a testimony by a guy who was a very good man. He was hardworking, and then he went into a wrong company. Just a day he entered that vehicle, and the vehicle was being followed, and they were shot seriously. He was very innocent, and he was taken to jail. Not because he was a thug, but because he was in that wrong company. When the police came, they want to know that you are given a lift, whether you are just socializing. That's why I'm saying you should look for that health company. I don't know how we'll put it. You should stay with people you know. Let me put it in there.
So our students, what Dr. is telling us here is that the people you stay with are critical.
They are critical.
They are critical.
Very critical. They should know them.
And remember, our concern is that at the end you should use this education you are pursuing. Why stay with the people who will infect you diseases or set you up locked up in a police station? Watch your company. What else, Doctor?
You see, one thing leads to another. As you stay with, we say human beings are social beings.
Yes.
They socialize, and it is very healthy.
What
you do now in that social life matters.
Yes.
I was telling some guys now, jokingly, that there was this Casa Mutani. I told you now in Kenya, we were doing this hygienic environmental cleaning.
Yes.
I told them now, take advantage of this exercise.
Yes.
Maybe you can get a friend. You can know this friend. You can interact with this friend.
Yes.
Maybe in future, God willing, you can still marry each other.
Husband and wife.
But you will have a testimony that I met this guy during an exercise. And this
cleaning exercise by government.
He has been good to me. Or something, or negatively, you can get a friend tells you during this exercise that, I do this to survive. I have 3 girlfriends, I have 4 girlfriends, I have 10 men. The men now are supplying me at home, they give me food. When you can get an old, way you call deadbeats. You have these men who are just having money, they can buy you clothes, they can buy you shoes, they make your hair.
You are now being misled.
They are not telling you the negative side of this thing. They are not telling you how to do it. So what you are saying is that apart from when you are staying at home, if you are to interact, if you have a friend, you should have a genuine, real friend, a male friend or a girlfriend. I mean, female or male friend. If God wish in future, after this, getting this degree or you can get married. I know we have students who are married at home. I know we have those who are not married, and they are aspiring to be married in future. So what I was asking, as we are staying at home, as we are learning, as we are, you can attain your degree. What I was, I've been telling people, the best place to enjoy what you have learned in school is your home. It's the partner you will get in life. You see, you can have a degree, but you are fighting every night. You can have a degree, and every night the food is on the table. An issue comes, and that food is knocked down, is kicked out. You have a car, you are fighting inside the car as you travel with your husband or with your. So what I'm saying is, we should, as we interact at home, make sure that if you have to have a friend, have a good friend, a long-term friend, a friend which will help you prosper. A friend will help you if you have a 1 degree. If you have attained this degree after this issue, you go to another degree, you go to another degree, another degree. Not limited to this pandemic, but even after.
So Doctor, what I can hear you saying...
Yes, I don't know how we will put it.
You are telling our students that the relationship you form
is
so important that it can affect your life.
Definitely.
If you carelessly get a bad husband or wife,
Yes.
now during
this
this
is the problem.
pandemic, this education you will not enjoy.
You will never.
You will never enjoy. Be careful who you relate with. We beg you,
I've seen
for your own sake.
Yes, I've seen people come into an office. They come to office, close the door, and start crying, especially ladies. Because at home,
Life is hard.
It's very hard. But she's coming with a brand, a vehicle, V8, but reaching
Big
the office, very big car. The problem is not money. The problem is not about the job workplace. The problem is not about the anybody in the workplace.
It's bad
the
choices.
The problem is in the house. It is in that 4 by 4 centimeter, meters bedroom or sitting room or anywhere. So that means what I'm saying, the choice you make now, the choices you make now, will determine the benefit of your degree, or
the quality of your life.
The quality of your life. You're right.
Wow.
Yes.
And there's this issue of, this country, we have been laughing and talking and crying about teenage pregnancy.
Yes.
At the university, we are not teenagers.
Yes.
But getting pregnant when you are not married also ruins the plans of your life.
Yes.
Be careful about it. Be careful. Say something, Daktari, about
you
it.
see, Pastor, you see, I'm saying, the pregnancy is not like going to scratch a scratch card and put in your phone and then use it and finish it. You can still put for 50 shillings. But when you get pregnant, you may not have been sure about this pregnancy. So the product of the pregnancy, the product of this act
is permanent.
Is going to produce a human being, which you will be seeing every day of your life.
Yes.
So if you make a wrong choice, you become pregnant now, and you're going to produce a human being. So every time you see this human being, something comes into your mind. Everything you see this human being, something comes into your mind. And some pregnancies or some act you do now will even affect your education, will even affect your life in future. It will affect the quality of life, you said. Because you may want to move on.
But you can't.
I've been saying that not all the relationships lead to marriages. So you may have been doing it innocently, thinking that I've seen even when you see these guys getting pregnant in the villages. Somebody was saying, I have a friend who, two daughters got pregnant, and he was telling me, now you see, as parents, it seems we don't know how to take care of this. See, teachers are very good to take care of our girls or our children. Now I was asking myself, if this parent now is convincing that he can no longer give advice. Now that's why we are doing this. Because we know our parents at home are very busy, at job places. Now some jobs the payment is low, they have to do more than one job to survive. That's why we are doing this now at this forum, so that we tell them that whatever they do now inside the relationships will affect their life either positively or negatively. You talked of teenage pregnancies, and a teenager, as you have said, is somebody who still want to know about himself, want to know about herself. I wish we could look for a way of helping these guys identify themselves positively without going to a problem. Because the situation is, there's a girl here who is have not identified himself. So he wants to get his boyfriend. And it will come back to what we said about company. Somebody will say, no, when you have a sugar daddy, this one will come. When you get this one will get. This girl will go into that relationship thinking that when I go to this relationship, I'm going to get material benefit. At the end of the day, he will ruin his life. But when you get pregnant also, even if you are in a university, even if you are in the college, it is also a problem. It is still a problem. Because you have done the right thing at the wrong time.
What else, Daktari, would you like to tell our students they are watching us?
You see, as we are at home also, we have our brothers. As our students stay at home, they have brothers working, maybe learning in other institutions. We have something called drug abuse. And drug abuse doesn't mean that you take only bank. You take mira or you take marijuana. We have so many other drugs where people you can easily get addicted and it still affect your quality of life. Like people now there's something called, you can learn a very bad behavior, like smoking, You want to take alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
You want to, in the villages now, our students are in the villages, are also in the urban areas. So in the villages we have now, it's almost a festive season. Like now it's almost a festive in Kenya. In Kenya between maybe October, maybe
To
December to December. So somebody can say, no, when you take cigarette, it is better. When you take alcohol, it will be better. But what I've told you, starting alcohol is not a problem. But leaving it, when you want to quit it, it will be either you go to a rehabilitation center or actually we do something else.
And there may be no
But
success.
starting it, when you want to smoke, you cough, you do what. But the moment you have, it has entered into you. Going out is a problem. Quitting that behavior is a problem.
My students, I beg you to listen to Daktari.
Yes.
You are working very hard to get a certificate. You are paying a lot of money. You will graduate. This university will do its best to graduate you when you pass and complete. But what value when you have sunk in habits of drinking, smoking, and drug abuse? If you have started, you better stop before it's too late. If you have not started, don't touch it. You will still be in the league of great men and women. You don't have to smoke and drink to be great. There are many great men and women who don't smoke, who don't drink. This can ruin your life. Don't start it at home. Even if you are under what kind of pressure, you are not a man, you are not a woman because you have drunk. Please, don't waste this education by a habit you are beginning now.
Yes.
Is there something else, Daktari?
As we wind up, about,
Yes.
You see also I've seen one or two guys who have been injured by entering into people's problem, into people's issues. I don't know how we will put it.
You are talking about injuries now.
Injuries now. Injuries in form of fighting in the villages or fighting at home. You can fight with your sister, you can fight with your brother, you can fight with over a key of a car, you can fight over a plate. Small things. And you can hit somebody thinking that you are just hitting because of and you kill. You see?
Yeah.
I have a lady, I've been watching this, it's called Case File.
Yes, Case File, yes.
Yeah,
It's a TV program.
It's a TV program. The lady said, we were fighting with the daughter of one of the house.
The landlord.
Not the landlord. The lady was a maid. And then they were having issues with the daughter of the what do you call the boss.
Yes.
Yeah. And then she was playing and then she hold the neck and then the lady fell down. I said, this one is just pretending. The lady had to go. Dead. And then there was an issue where somebody was killed because he wanted to. They were making jokes, and then they made hard jokes. Not everybody is can handle a joke. So somebody took this rungu like for a massage, hit on the forehead, and somebody had to go. You can be physically permanently injured if somebody hit you on the neck, or somebody hit you on the below the on the spine.
Yes.
Yeah? And people now like in Kenya, borders are very many. So
the motorcycles now.
Somebody can say, let me, you want to show the stamina.
Let me try.
Let me try, and then putting the legs on the bed, and
on the bars,
so at the end of the day, you get injuries. You can get very severe injuries. You may not work forever. You may not talk forever. The degree is in the house. The degree is in a suitcase, but it is useless. Because at this time, you cannot move from one place to another. You can no longer comprehend because you maybe got head injuries, or you got spinal injuries, or you get maybe one hand has been amputated, one leg has been cut. Amputation is the cutting.
Yes.
We gave it a good name. And we have what we call, you can amputate generously.
Yes.
So there's what we call in the middle, you're amputating generously. The surgeon can amputate your limb generously.
That's a big portion.
Yeah, a big portion.
Yeah.
We usually say we have amputated generously because maybe it was below the knee, but it has come
above the knee.
Above the knee. not about even 3/4 of,
Hey.
of the femur. So we say that is amputating generously. So what we are saying, whatever you do, whether you are driving a vehicle of your dad, or you are driving your own vehicle, you are riding a motorcycle, do it purposely with an intention, not to show somebody else that you know how to ride at a high speed of, you know how to drive at a very big speed, or you want you want also to be seen as you are a good fighter. You are an undertaker, you are a wrestling person, you want to fight everybody in the villages. And then this will go now to what we call, as we finish, what we call tempers, temper temperament. So how do you, at home I know we have so many challenges, like challenges of money. You know, and like I've been meeting a lot of students. What are you doing? The school is not open. They say no, staying at home is not good. Let me come and stay in my rented house here in around the university. Let me stay here, no, because at home when I'm not good with the dad, I'm not in good relationship with my mom. You know, at home we are 7, we are 8. You know, we are always fighting for small resources around home. As you're fighting this, how are you controlling your tempers? You know, some days you can run, so you don't have food in the family. Some days you may not be having soap to wash your things. Some days you may not even have bundles to watch these programs.
To engage in e-learning.
The e-learning is going on. You don't have money to get Wi-Fi. You don't have money even to go where the Wi-Fi is.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the day, you go into depression. You go into distress. So we wanted to encourage our students that regardless of all the challenges, let us always remain sober. Let us accept the situations as they are, as they come. There is no situation which is permanent. All the challenges the students are facing, let them accept. Let them not give up in life. Let them know that even this pandemic, it will just come to an end. We will be back to the school. The parents who have lost the jobs, they will be back to they will start from somewhere. The brothers who have been maybe your caretakers or your guardians have lost something. You know, you have been fighting with your brother. This thing, your brother will remain your brother. So what I want to say is that we should learn to control to manage our anger, to manage our tempers, manage even our environment, the way we see things. We should see everything positively. We should accept that even if it is hard today, tomorrow it will be better.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Our students, I hope you have heard. This was just a talk to encourage you while you are at home, while you are learning, because our concern as University of Eastern Africa, Baraton, is not just to give you a grade. I mean, what is the use of a piece of paper called a degree if it will not help you? Many things we have mentioned, and at the end, Dr. has mentioned injuries. Even swimming in rivers, you know, or flooded places.
Rivers.
You may say you are an expert, and many experts have died in those attempts. Please.
You see even picnics. I think you have an incident where we lost a lady.
Yes.
Because of I don't know what, a selfie, whatever.
Yeah, she was taking a picture.
So as you
Nearby
do this,
here.
as you do this, also mind the environment, mind your surroundings.
Yeah.
Even people will go to a factory where they are maybe manufacturing. Somebody want to touch everywhere. You know, the machine can go with one of your legs, one of your leg, one of your hand, you know, one of your arm. See, as you do this, you have to be very careful. As we enjoy also.
That's what we are saying. That just be careful.
Yes.
Why are we saying this? For your good, not us. Your good. We will be happy if many years later you are alive and useful.
Yes.
We have also talked about temper. Don't control your. It's good to be angry because it's a reaction, but don't make it prolonged and too big. And don't get angry with yourself. Don't even think of killing yourself. By the way, if life is completely impossible, there are many people who have dropped out of school and still made it in life. We are not encouraging you to drop out of school. But you know, Steve Jobs of Apple dropped out. You know very well that Bill Gates did finish his studies in Harvard. Well, we don't say that all those who drop out become great, because that's a very small percentage. But what we are saying is that if life is completely impossible, you don't kill yourself. You don't get angry with yourself. Accept the situation, move on. God has given you life. These are the few things we would like to say to you today. Please take time on the comment section, put your name, your ID, and you can always make a small comment, and we really, really appreciate your watching this video. And there are many more coming to you from the Student Services Department, because we care about you, and we want to thank the Daktari Thomas Lagat from Jeremy Hospital, our university hospital here. Thank you for coming. And Daktari, you can say a prayer for our students wherever they are.
Yes, let's pray. Our Father in heaven, thank you this evening. We want to thank you for the things you have done in our lives. I want to pray for our students wherever they are. I want to pray for the peace of mind wherever they are. I want to pray for protection. I want to pray for everything that they touch. Let it be a blessing. So I pray this prayer, trusting and believing in